Hello and welcome. Today, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 Civics Questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We have mixed them up in random order to help you prepare effectively. Let's get started and ace that test together. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more helpful videos.
What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Who was the first president? George Washington. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? (435). Name one state that borders Mexico. California. When was the Constitution written? (1787). We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. We elect a president for how many years? 4. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. How many U.S. senators are there? $100. Who vetoes bills? The President. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. In what month do we vote for president? November. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies.